This is just a quick video for IPTV or Plex providers or resellers who want to offer the Weiv app to their customers, and they're looking for their own unique Weiv code so they don't have to give out the M3 URLs to help protect their system, their service. Now, if you haven't already seen the app in action, then if you go to weivplayer.net, so that's weivplayer.net, then a little website there, so it gets some information, and if you scroll down you'll see a little video there. So if you just click on that, it'll show you everything about the app, how to set it up, how it works, etc., and all the features. So if you want to check that out first. But just to show you what you'll actually receive if you have your own unique Weiv code for your customers, then if you go to our website, which will be weivplayer.co.uk, then you can log in to have your own control panel. So once we log in, initially you will see your Weiv code is there. Now your Weiv code will be random. It'll be 6 digits whenever you first sign up. But after that, if you want your own custom Weiv code, that's only $9.99. So if you want a 6 digits that matches the name of your business, then you can actually do that, so customers will remember it easily. But you can just stick with a random code if you wish. So this is your control panel, just going through the different sections. So first of all, you click on Edit Playlist. So this is the section where you're going to control the content. So if you want to add a new playlist, then you simply click on Add Playlist. And in here, you'll add an M3U plus URL to upload your content. Now it has to be a plus, so it has to be M3U_plus in the end of the URL. Otherwise it won't work properly, because the M3U plus makes sure that it's grouped into different sections like movies, sports, etc. So it's important that you do that. So you simply upload your playlist in there, click submit, it'll give a success. After that, if you want to remove a playlist and upload a different one, you simply click on that. It will show your existing playlist, and then you just click on delete. Now this playlist is only one that you will see. Your customers will never see this playlist. All they will ever see will be like the name that you give it, the 6-digit code. And as an example, if I different system, if I log into customers logged in here, this is customers account, then whenever they click on Add Playlist and they click on Select Playlist to see what playlist they currently have, then it'll just show the Weiv code and the Weiv code that you have. So they'll never have access to your full URL. So your system is protected and safe. So that's the whole point of this app, is to protect the industry. So if we go back, so that's how you add your playlist, to add your content. Now once you've uploaded your playlist, then you want to go into Edit Playlist again, and you want to go to Organize Playlist. So if you click on Organize Playlist, then this is how you'll organize all the content into whatever order you want. Now when you first upload it, you'll have to give it 5 minutes, between 5 and 15 minutes for the content to show. Then initially on the left hand side will be all your channels down the left hand side, and then you'll simply just drag and drop them across wherever you want to move them into. If you're moving into a section for the first time, then you have to just move it and put it above it, and it'll just drop in. And then anything else, you just put it down below it, but again, it's just a matter, we'll drop these back. So it's very, very simple. You just drag and drop anything where you want it to, UK, Irish, over to music, etc. Move it up and down, whatever way you want, and move it back again. So just once the content's moved into any order you want, then you're happy with it. Anything you're not using, you can just move over to the left hand side. So if you weren't going those channels, you can just move it over and stick it into that, into the hidden from app. That means the customers won't see that content. So if it's content you think is irrelevant, nobody wants it, then you simply just move it over there out of the road. So this is a unique feature, and another unique feature is that down below here we've got a channel mover. So as well as moving all the different groups, you can actually move the channels inside these groups. So if you click on channel mover, and you can choose 2 groups. So if we say UK movies and say UK sports, and then click on move channels, this will bring up all the channels within both of these sections, or both these groups. you then can move them into any order you want. So for example, if the sports, you wanted the Premier League to be at the top, you just simply move it up, so move it down, any order you want. So it just depends where you want them to be. Same with movies, you can actually move from sports over to movies and from movies over to sports, so you can move any section to any section with any order you want, so that's the sort of unique system. So once you've done that, you go to the bottom and you click on submit, and that will say success, the channels have been moved. After that, you come back to this section where you've moved all the groups, and then in here you click on save all. You click on save all, that will then say success, and it means now your channels have been actually moved into the way you want them to show for your customers. Click OK. As an example of that, for example, we go back into here. So now this is the way they will display on your customer's app. So all the different sections will be there for them. So for example, if they click on sports, if they click on it once, it'll show like a home page. It'll show like trending channels, etc. Now the images we show are not of the actual channels like golf, cricket, etc. It actually shows the picture of what's on. So it means people can have a quick visual look and they'll see what's on, and they can just actually click on it straight away. They go into the channels from here, or else if they click into sports again, it'll take them into the full EPG guide. So on the left hand side, you'll have all your groups set up for sports that you moved into sports, and as well as that, into this section here, the EPG guide, you'll have all your channels moved into the order that you want them as well. So if you want golf at the top, golf will be at the top here instead of news, so you can move them into any order you want. So it's good for the customers. Again, movies, live movies, click on movies to see pictures of what's on now, or click into movies again, and they'll see here what they are. Okay. Then you've got your movies and your TV shows from your on-demand content as well, and all their favorites, etc. So it's a pretty good setup. But you can see that on the video at weivplayer.net. Okay, so if we go back to the control panel, so once you've set everything up the way you want it, then that's that section done with. Edit playlist, that's for adding your content and then to organize the content. Media server is also if you want to add a Plex server, so you can click on add media server. If you have the details of the Plex server, IP address, authorization tokens, etc., then you can actually add a Plex service in here as well. And once it's there, you can actually manage it. If you can have several different Plex services in there, so you can manage whichever one there is, or you can actually remove them if you have them set up. Sales, this is not actually ready yet, but it's going to be, so if you actually want it for customers logging into Weiv with your Weiv code, then you can actually have a store in there, so you can have the trials of your products, whatever set up there, so the customer can actually click on it and take a trial of your service from within inside the app. So it's other features that we're thinking of bringing on as well. And any sales you have, you could manage them from here. Support would just be if you want to raise a ticket, to contact us for any issues, etc., then raise a ticket and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And admin, this is where you can actually control the customers, so this is what users counts for the new one, so there's about 71 users. The XA account to have your own unique code for customers costs $25 per month, but once you have 25 users that are actually using the Pro account, upgraded to Pro, then there's no charge free, so it's actually free from that stage onwards. Now customers, if a customer rings up and they says it's not working properly, or they're trying to set it up, if you ask them what their email address is, or if you just click in there any letter and take it out, then you'll see a whole list of ones. So if we just click on one, I'll click search, then in here you'll see their actual username and password that they've entered for their username and password for IPTV. So if they're saying, oh, I've tried to set it up, I've used your Weiv code and I've used the username and password but it's not right, then you might be able to see straight away, well, you've used the wrong username, or you've used the wrong password. You put in a capital G instead of a small g, so you could actually fix it for them in here and then click save, and then that'll be working again on their Weiv app for them. Or again, if you're changing customer details on your panel, and you give them a new password or something. If you know they're using the Weiv app, you could just go to here, put in their email address, and then change their password in here and click save, and then that will update the details for them on all their devices. So that's a pretty good thing as well, so you can actually keep control of customers and actually see what's going on if they're having problems with it. So that's the main sections there. Then there's also settings. Inside the settings, just some account information, some invoices for your monthly fee. They allow up to 4 devices to connect. That doesn't mean they can, have 4 people on at the same time. It just means if people want to connect on 4 different devices, like a Fire Stick of Android box on their mobile phone, then that can be set up on 4 devices. But how many lines can play at one time is up to you and your IPTV panel, so this doesn't control that. If you had your own store, like from earlier on, they said possibly it's a store, then you need your own Stripe keys in here for your, credit card payments, etc. that you were taking from customers. If you're going to sell packages through the app, then you can update your logo. You can update parental controls for people using adult content, etc. So it's not ready at the minute, but it is something that's going to be in the future. Pretty close to fixing that as well. Again, anytime you want to cancel your subscription for XC user, then you can just cancel it here. So it's all pretty straightforward to do that. So if you're wanting to go ahead and sign up, you go to weivplayer.co.uk/XC sign up. Okay, so it's weivplayer.co.uk/XC sign up. Click enter. And then here you'll see some details about the Weiv XC membership. So it's a beta version at the minute, but we're pretty much working fine for all customers. Just a few small tweaks to do, but we think it's a pretty good app, and it should be. Most customers that are using it so far are very happy with it. So hope you enjoy it, hope you like it, and let us know if you want to take it further and get your own unique Weiv code for your customers. Thank you.